I've been called to be more vulnerable and really share my story. So here's my reintroduction to all of you. My name is Joseph Octaviani. I am a Puerto Rican medicine man, healer, and father of two. And this is my story. I'm that middle child of the family, and I was also the problem child up until my late teen years. I was a very angry kid. I was very closed off and never really shared what was really wrong with me. But I loved making other people laugh and other people feel better, and that's when my people-pleasing tendencies started to kick in. That plus my lack of boundaries and tendency to self-sabotage and self-destruct led to pretty dark times during those teen years. I'm originally from Florida, but when I turned 18, I decided to move out to Washington State, which felt like the whole other side of the world. During that time, I had a lot of time to myself and I had to face a lot of demons. I attracted a lot of destructive relationships. I was homeless for years. I slept on couches and cars and floors, parks, and anything that I could find. And keeping it all to myself was destroying me. Through all that pressure and stress on myself, 7 years ago, I developed a hernia and a cyst in the same area. And then a year later after that, I was forced to handle the problem when I landed in the hospital. You see, my cyst had grown to the size of a whole water bottle, and I was passing out in the car on the way to the hospital. And it wasn't until I was in my hospital bed, scared because they didn't know what was wrong with me, they thought it was cancerous, is when I decided to take my health seriously. I stumbled upon the videos of Dr. Sebi, of Robert Morse. While I was in the hospital for about 2 weeks, I binged watched everything that I could. And that is how I found that fuel and that drive to really keep going and keep researching. I made it a mission to not only change my diet, but change the way I viewed myself and talked to myself, the way I interacted with the world around me. And after studying and trying different diets and learning about different things of the body, 2 years later, I decided to share my story, what I knew, and start this company that you guys all follow called Life the Plant Way. We're in our 3rd year of business, and we have reached dozens of countries all across the world. We are closing in on 10,000 people served across the world. We have unique formulas that you will never find anywhere else. We've been able to cure things from diabetes to high blood pressure, autism in children, infertility, and the list goes on. We've reached over 500,000 followers in just 3 years, and we still have so much room for growth. Thanks to you all.